Hello and welcome to our video part 2 presentation of how to manage your sites. Hopefully you have watched video 1 where we go into the personal system notifications and merge information, and hopefully you've been able to do that already and made sure that everything was exactly the way that it should be. With this particular video, we're going to go into managing the 3 websites that you do get with your focal point system. Okay, so after you have registered, and then of course after you registered and you went to video 1 and reviewed your personal system notifications and the merge information, let's go ahead in and check on a few things with the websites that you actually do get with your focal point system. By now you should already have your website cheat sheet printed out, so this way you can write down any passwords and any URLs and websites that you have, so you can have that handy at all times. So let's go ahead and let's begin. And the very first thing that we need to do, once you log in to your focal point system, which is www.freedomathomologin.com, you get in there with the email address and password that you registered, of course. And then once you're there, you're on the home page. This is what your home page is going to look like. From there, let's go ahead and click on Go to My User Settings. And then after your user settings, let's go ahead and click on Manage My Site. Okay? After you click on Manage My Site, you're going to see this exact page right here. And you're going to see right over here, you have Select Site to Manage. And when you click on the drop down arrow, you're going to see 3 different websites. You're going to see Freedom at Home Team, APRX Card, and AP Dental Plan. Okay? So the first one that we're going to select is the Freedom at Home Team. Once you do that, you're going to be, you see right here, you're going to be in the tab Site Name and Domain. Okay? So just a couple of things you want to look at here. You want to make sure that your URL, freedomathometeam.com/, and right in this box is the username that you're going to be using. Now, I use Prosper, okay? And when you see that and you have a username, make sure you save the site name, okay? Just want to make sure you do that. And then let's go ahead and take a look at lead capture pages, and that's the next tab over to the right. And you're going to see this page. Now, you definitely want to make sure that display lead capture page to your visitors is checked off. Okay? And then we're going to come down and we're going to scroll down a little bit, and I want you to take a look at the lead capture pages that you have. The first lead capture page that you have is what we call Moms. You see it right here. And this is what it looks like, okay? And the select direct page that I like this lead capture page to go to once they fill out the form on that page, I like them to go to the request page, okay? So you click the little drop down arrow and you kind of scroll down and look for request. Okay? Now let's scroll down one more time and you're going to see Freedom 1. Okay? And this is the lead capture page that I use on a regular basis. And you're going to see right over here is a blue dot that's going to be in this little circle to the left of the picture of the lead capture page. Okay? And the select redirect page where I want my lead capture page to go is, of course, again, the request page. So make sure you click on the little drop down arrow and then scroll down and look for request. Okay? And once you do that, make sure you click on Save Lead Capture Page Settings. Now, there's a couple of things I want to bullet point here for you. When you are using this lead capture page, your URL that you would use is freedomathometeam.com/your username. That is your direct link. This is the page that they would go to, and they would go automatically to the request to interview page after they filled this one out. Okay? However, this page right here, you can still use this lead capture page without having to check off this little box right here, the little circle. The way you would do that is you would use freedomathometeam.com/your username /moms with an S at the end, MOMS. And you can use that when you are posting in any kind of mom site, you know, for work-at-home moms. And you can use that and still have your lead capture page right here. As long as you put the /moms after freedomathometeam.com/your username, you can use this anywhere. Okay? I hope that made sense to you. So when I use this lead capture page down here, Freedom 1, I just simply use freedomathometeam.com/prosper. Okay, period, end of discussion. And that's it. And then I know they'll get this lead capture page right here. Okay? But if I want them to use the moms, and I want to use the moms capture page, I'm going to put /moms at the end. Okay? With that being said, let's kind of click through here real quick. You can go ahead and click on the next tab, and you can upload a personal photo. If you don't have one right now, don't get all wrapped up with that. It actually took me a while to get a picture inside my focal point. Took me a while to do that, so don't get all messed up with that, but eventually you are going to want a personal photo. As your prospects are looking at your site, they're going to kind of want to know what you look like and a little bit more about you, you know, kind of to build trust and respect. Okay? Moving forward is site content, and in this site content you can add some things. So if you wanted to go ahead and do that, select page to manage would be about me. And you can put a little story in here about yourself and when you started. And my story is, you know, basically I'm a single mom and I live on Long Island and I tried so many different lotions and potions, things out there, yada, yada, yada. You know, so it kind of helps the prospect to kind of get to know you a little bit more, and they might be saying, you know, that's me too. You know, oh my gosh, I'm just like this person. You know, so it helps to build that connection with them. So you don't really need to do that right now, but eventually kind of want to put something in there. Okay? And then the position overview. This, basically what I like to do on here, this is basically the same information that they already had on the site right here, but I just added a couple of things. I just added my office hours and things like that, and told them to check any junk or bulk folders if they don't get an email from me in the next 15 minutes. Okay, kind of like to do that. You want to also make sure you save and publish everything that you do. So if you didn't do that in the About Me page, you know, go ahead and do that and save and publish. Okay, then you go to advertising information, and I just want to show something to you real quick. I don't want you to get all wrapped up with this kind of stuff, but just real quick, if you want to send somebody directly to your position overview page in regards to the positions that we have, right here is that URL, and you can kind of copy and paste that and use that. In fact, write it down, freedomathometeam.com /your username /direct, _position overview. One other one that I'd like to show you is the request page, so that you would send them directly to the request page if you ever deem necessary to have to do that, of course. And that's freedomathometeam.com/prosper/direct_request. Okay? Just a couple of bullet point notes for you. All right? And basically, we're done with the Freedom at Home team. Moving forward, we're going to go ahead and click on the next one. We're going to go to the AP Dental Plan. Now understand, the apdentalplan.com website is a landing page that we use that is directly connected to your My Benefits Plus site that you get with AmeriPlan. Okay? And it's a good idea to use this. It's a great idea to use this because now you'll know when somebody visits your site. And when they go in and visit your site, you will know that now. You don't generally know that by just giving somebody your My Benefits Plus site. Okay? So it's a great way to be able to keep track. And there's also, you know, lots of different autoresponders and things like that. Kind of like follow-up emails. And that's definitely what you want, okay? So let's just take a look at this real quick. apdentalplan.com, underneath the site name and domain, / my username that I use is Better Benefit Options, okay? So you want to have something, you know, catchy or whatever. If you're using your name, that's perfectly fine. Make sure, again, you hit Save Site Name. You write that down on your website cheat sheet so you can remember it. And then moving forward from AP Dental Plan, there's lead capture pages. And there's really just one, guys. Okay? Nothing to get all bunched up about. This is it. Just make sure that this little dot right here is clicked with a little blue dot. And there's no page to redirect it to. It just automatically will go to your Benefits Plus page. But I want you to check something real quick, okay? Let's make sure that that's exactly what happens. So when you do that, go down here and click on this direct link. And let's see what pops up. Okay? This is the direct link to the to that landing page. So very good. Okay. Let me see if I can get back to where I was. Okay. And that's all you really need to know there. But go back to site name and domain. And let's go ahead and click on this one at the bottom of site name and domain. Okay. It's taking a little while to come up for me. Just going to have to be patient with it for a second. Problem loading page. Of course, my server has gone down. Basically, the bottom line with this is you should automatically open up to a video playing, and with the AmeriPlan video playing, and that is really what it should open up to. Okay? Let's go ahead and move forward. This one is the one I want to check up on you with as well, the APRX card. This one we use primarily when we would want to give out a free prescription card, okay? I haven't used this in a while, but this is just a little additive for you. Let's make sure that some things are the way they should be, and hopefully my internet will work for me right now with this. Okay, let's take a look at this. In site name and domain, you're going to see aprxcard.com, and it's going to be / my username. Again, is Better Benefit Options for this one as well, because it's about benefits. Free prescription card. Make sure you save that site name. And then, just for the sake of argument, we'll go ahead and click on lead capture pages. You only get one. So just make sure that this blue dot is checked off. And now, select page free prescription card 1 is the redirect page that it should go to. Okay? And then with that, make sure you save lead capture page settings. Okay? All right. Site content. This is important. This is important. You're going to see select page to manage. Let's go ahead and select a page. The first one is the envelope address. You're going to see my address here. If you see anything but your address here, you need to change it. If it is not your address, you need to make those changes. And this editor here is just like writing out an email. Okay? So if you see 511 Eagle or anything like that here, you need to just go ahead and delete it like you would in any other email, and go ahead and put your address in there. Okay? Pretty much using, I use 16, font size 16 in this. Okay? But let's be sure one thing. Before you do that, make sure you uncheck use default content for this page, because if it is checked, that other address that you see here is going to come back. So you don't want that. You want to uncheck that, put in your address, save, and publish. Okay? Then the next page to manage is free prescription card 1. And free prescription card 1 is once we receive your self-addressed stamped envelope, we will mail your prescription card in 1 business day. Now take a look. I have mine checked off, use default for content page, because I'm just keeping the same exact thing that was already typed in here originally. But if I wanted to change it and say, you know, we'll mail your prescription card in 3 business days or some facsimile thereof, then I'm going to uncheck that. Okay, because I want it to not be the same as the default. Okay, and make sure you save. You don't want that check mark to come back. Okay? Alright. And you're not going to have a save and publish on this because I'm using the default content. Okay? And that's what we really needed to make sure. We really needed to make sure that your site content is exactly, you know, your address. That's really incredibly important. Site name and domain. Let's see if my internet connection will work for us this time. Oh, yay. Okay. And I clicked on that bottom thing. So let me take you back. On the site name and domain tab, I clicked on APRX card at the bottom. Okay? Because I just want to make sure it's my address, my email, my phone number. Okay? I just want to make sure it's my stuff. Alrighty? Okay? And that's what I want you to do too. That's basically that, guys, for going through, managing your site, making sure everything is where it needs to be, things are opening up the way they're supposed to. I just, for the sake of argument, want to go back to AP Dental Plan, and I want to click on this and see if my internet is working. Yay! Okay. It brings it right into the AP Dental Plan. Congratulations on your choice to join the AmeriPlan family of members. Okay? You see, in the last video that you watched, in the IBO Plus and My Benefit site name, we put your ID number /enroll, because we want them to go directly to the enrollment page to get started, you know, and sign up. All right? It's basically what you want to do for your AP dental plan and your IVO Plus site too. You want them to go right directly to your enrollment page, to go right sign up. And that's why we did that in video 1. Okay? With that being said, guys, that's basically it. I mean, that's what we would walk you through one-on-one to make sure everything was set up. You can also, of course, watch this video a second time, a third time if you need to. And I'm glad to be here with you. Let's go ahead and get you moving right on to the next step in our site and get you rocking and rolling. I'm excited to be here with you on this journey. And again, always the first steps on your journey are always the most important. Again, this is Michelle Stefferson with the Marrow Plan, and I'm happy to be in your space.